Welcome, everybody, to the 2020 Valedictorian speech. I know this isn't necessarily the setting that we wanted it in, but I appreciate all of you guys showing up, my lovely family, and everybody watching this later. I'll get started. I'll be very frank. Maple Grove Zawad, with his 5'3", imposing figure and ear-piercingly high, screeching voice, would never have imagined he'd be giving a speech to his grad class, period, let alone in his backyard to an iPhone camera. At the same time, Maple Grove me wouldn't have thought that something we can't even see would have crippled the world, the economy, and most tragically, the release of the live-action Mulan. That movie looked super, super good. So while I'm not really too cut out for this year wasn't really cut out for anybody. But maybe not everything's meant to be cut out. Why fit into a situation when you're custom made, I say. So although this isn't the setting we wanted and this isn't the ending we wanted, I think it's truly a testament to our resilience and the dedication of the staff, especially that we even still have a graduation. And can we get a quick clap up for the fact that we even have a Google Classroom just dedicated to Grads 2020? Really appreciate all of the effort that goes into making this, let's say, unique situation a bit more normal. So when I found out I was valedictorian, I naturally went to YouTube to get inspiration for how I was going to do the speech. And to be completely truthful, none of them were really all that. The millions of views on each of the videos certainly doesn't resonate with every single one of the people watching it and connecting with the message of the video in general. They're all kind of general as well, and I want to make the speech one of one. One that leaves this current world of an orange man telling you to drink cleaning supplies to fight the deadliest virus of our lifetimes, and one that goes to a simpler time, the grade where you had the easiest work but tried the hardest to fit in, grade 9. Grade 9 was a grade where, for all of the stupid little Maple Grove kids that we were, was something we thought would be super petrifying, and lo and behold, it was. For maybe the first 2 months. But you can only go so many core French classes on what your favorite pizza topping is before getting tired of the struggle to fit into the hierarchy of high school. Grade 9 is the grade where you can afford to be super dense. Everyone expects it of you anyway, so give the people what they want, I say. Grade 9 was a balancing act between being stupid, but not enough that everybody else notices your stupidity and actually calls you out on saying, wow, that's a stupid grade 9. Oh, however, even if you did slip up a couple of times into God, the grade 9s again territory, it's all good. Grade 10 was a fresh start. Grade 10 is an absolutely essential stepping stone on the bridge of high school. Even though you might have sucked on JV in grade 9, grade 10 might have been your varsity year. Maybe you started realizing that schoolwork was actually kind of important and cleaned up your academic act. Maybe you realized that clothes that actually fit your body look better than an oversized hoodie that could clothe a small family of 3. Grade 10 was a redemption year, where you were young enough to have a bit of leeway for how you still didn't understand how the surface area of a triangular base pyramid worked, but still old enough that you would still get blasted for airballing full court shots in the gym at lunch. And if you had it easy at all up until this point in grade 10, grade 11 dropped the little kid in high school act quick. When once you were looking at sneakers, all class and business tech, now you're looking at scholarships and sneakers in history. Wondering what your undergrad might be, or even if you want to spend another 4 years of high school at all, are among the tough decisions grade 11 holds. And if you do go down the route of extended education, realize that grades matter, and actually matter, and not the way that your parents might have told you they mattered in grade 9. But with added responsibilities come added opportunity. You might have picked up a full driver's license, maybe a job. Maybe you realized that you wanted a silver Y, but were in 3 clubs and absolutely went crazy with the extracurriculars. Grade 11 was a great time to figure out how to manage your time so you could prevent writing a speech at 3 a.m. a couple of days before it's due. And that time management would definitely come in handy in grade 12, where we are now. Where we once saw big volleyball circles of seniors in the middle of the gym at lunch 4 years ago, we filled in their place. From just a member of a club all the way to its president. From a player on your team to a captain. By now, we've established our designated seats in the bleachers, under the stairs, in the cafeteria. On the contrary, all this clout doesn't come without complications. Essays, exams, projects, presentations, applications. It comes at you faster than you can say, how did my 90 go down to a 73 after one quiz? But the beauty of stressing over assignments is that you're never really alone. I mean, yeah, 3 pounds of homework might make you envy little kids on the playground because they don't have to memorize how the Calvin cycle works. Or maybe that's just me. But you've got your teachers, or regardless though, you've got your class in the struggle. You've got your teachers in the struggle, and depending on how much complaining your family can take, you've got them too. Struggling together is a beautiful thing. Pressure does, after all, make diamonds. And in the midst of the pandemonium circumnavigating the world right now, I think that the struggle we have together is more important than ever. So thanks for struggling with me. Thanks to God for helping me in the grad class of 2020 all over the world live to see graduation, and especially our beloved grad class of 2020 in Yarmouth. Woohoo. And I also really want to thank all my classmates and my friends who've made the last 4 years of my life the best high school experience a guy could ask for. I'd like to thank my beautiful parents and my lovely sisters for all their support since primary, since day one. Really appreciate you guys. And I want to thank all my incredible teachers that were there for me and my classmates through the 50s and the 90s. I promise it feels like they care more about our success than we do. I know that was true at some points, for sure. And a huge thank you to every single staff member that made any of this possible, and for trusting me to talk raw and uncut for 5 minutes with little to no editing. Your efforts did not go unappreciated at all. To the grads, I really hope we meet again in the best of settings as people who leave the world as better places than as we found them, and people who always make the struggle of this life easier together. Thank you.